guys, so here is Mega Man 11 for the PS4. This game is actually $30, and we're just gonna break the seal on this real fast. I'm not expecting much to be inside, but you always hope that maybe there's a manual, but this is Capcom, so we'll see what's in here. Alrighty, here we go. New game smell. Just a more advertisement for other games that they have released already. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, maybe a manual, but hey, it's all good. And here's the game disc. Of course, that's clean and looks good. Now let's take a look at some gameplay.
Albert's research must stop.
We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this.
I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought.
One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along.
So, I don't know, man. After watching that scene, man, Dr. Light comes off as a jerk to me, but that's just my opinion. But this game, Mega Man 11, really, I feel like this is what Mega Man 9 and 10 should have looked like. You know, we're finally getting what those sequels should have looked like, and I'm actually very impressed with the game. Now, Mega Man games aren't known for their story, but it's nice that they threw some story in this game. It actually has good voice acting. It's not great voice acting. I mean, it's better than what Mega Man 8 was. You guys remember how horrific that was. But there's a story mode in there if you're interested, and the voice acting is decent. So that's already cool to me. So usually when I play a Mega Man game, I usually go with the element robots, you know, like fire and ice. I decided to go with Torch Man. I thought he looked cool, and I didn't think he'd be a tough challenge for me, because usually out of the fire robots in Mega Man games, I'm usually take them down pretty easy. Unfortunately, as of this video, I didn't even make it to Torch Man. I didn't make it through the level. I got killed. I lost all my lives, and this level is actually pretty fun. I just made a couple mistakes. I was just trying to rush it, you know, not take my time, but naturally everything was good for me on this level. I mean, I was playing it like a regular Mega Man game, and I didn't really use the gear system that much. Now, the gear system I'll get into in a little bit, but as you can see, that fire behind me is chasing me. That's a good time to use your gear elements if you're not really good at a Mega Man game. You can use a gear to slow things down so you can get past things easily. But me, being the hardcore guy I am, I just kind of like didn't use it. But there are spots where you'll have to use it. Or, well, you don't have to use it, but it really helps you, you know, if you don't know what you're doing. So here's the things with the gear system. You can either slow things down or power up. Power shots really help out, you know, do massive damage on enemies. I like that, but so far I noticed myself using it to slow things down sometimes. You know, slowing things down is really going to help a lot of maybe casual Mega Man players out there, people who don't really play the series that much. Basically, Mega Man 11 is definitely the Mega Man game that everybody could get into. If you've never played a Mega Man game, Mega Man 11 is up your alley. Now, in saying that, guys, all of us old school guys, we still get the old school challenge. It's all in there. Nothing has changed, but this is just can be an entry level for people just getting into the Mega Man games. Now, the next robot I tried to attempt was Tundra Man. Tundra Man is an ice robot, ice level, and oh man, I do not like ice levels. And the reason I don't like them because the platforms are usually slippery, very annoying. And later in the level, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. But so far, the level starts out pretty easy, not too much stuff going on. You know, this it seems very, I guess kind of mundane. I guess, I mean, nothing special with the level so far, but when you get to a certain part in the level, oh my god, it gets annoying. The winds change, and the winds could like blow you further or blow against you, which can stop you from, you know, jumping on a platform, and you could end up getting killed. But luckily for me, I did pretty well in those parts. I did it on my last life, and I made it to Tundra Man. Tundra Man was totally something. I did not expect him to fight the way he does. So he's basically like an ice skating robot, and well, he has ice skating moves at least. So how it plays out with these robots, usually when you get them down to half their health, they change things up, and they use the double gear system. So from what I remember, like fighting a Tundra Man, is that when you get him halfway, he uses the speed gear to get faster, and that turns things up. So you have to kind of like he has the same patterns, but he's just a lot faster. So you have to kind of just like kind of catch on to his style.
Look out! Speed here! Oh, gorgeous and shatter! Full power! Elegant! Sheer beauty! Dodge if you can! Don't blink! Over! Under! Everywhere! Dodge if you can! Wow! The last dance.
And of course, after beating every robot, you'll get a new weapon to use. And what's cool is that about this game is that it shows you exactly what the weapon does and how it works after you acquire it. So it tells you what it does. And now, after beating Tundra Man, I decided to try Blast Man because I saw in earlier videos he had like a carnival type level. He's kind of like a fireworks robot. I don't know what Mega Man level this reminded me of back in the day. Maybe Clown Man's level from Mega Man 8. I'm not really sure, but it definitely reminded me of older Mega Man game level, the way it plays out. So basically those red lines you're seeing right now, if you touch those, they light off a fuse, and you have a certain time to race past or to get past the fuse without taking any damage, or maybe even like from certain deaths. So you have to be very careful on those. Kind of be ready to move fast. So Mega Man 11 to me definitely worth $30. A really fun game so far. I'm having a blast with it. And for $30, you just can't beat it. It doesn't seem like it'll be one of those games that's saturated with DLC or season pass or anything crazy like that. You know, it's just a full game that we can enjoy. It's amazing after all these years that we're still getting new Mega Man games. And hopefully the same trend will happen with the X series. I mean, Mega Man X8, man, didn't sit right with me, even though it was better than X7. I mean, X7 was horrible, but, you know, I just felt like they should have made at least one more X game. And hopefully that'll happen. As you guys know, I'm more of a fan of the X series, and man, I really hope X9 comes out. But, oh man, this is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so that is Mega Man 11 for you guys. Just a quick look at it. You know, I knew that there was a possibility this game would come out. I mean, with the Mega Man Legacy Collection coming out, I knew if that sold well, I said, guys, if this sells well, maybe they'll make a Legacy Collection 2. I was right about that. Legacy Collection 2 came out, sold pretty decently, showed that there was interest in the series. Next thing you know, we got Mega Man 11 announced. So hopefully more stuff like that will happen with Capcom. Mega Man 11, solid entry. Mega Man games aren't my favorite. I love the X series the most, but it's just nice to feel like we'll have a nostalgic game like this still come out after all these years. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Radical Reggie, and I'll see you later. Oh, one more thing. I also want to thank buddy Elvis Roa for making this happen.